my beautiful butterflies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Beverley. This little man here is Gizmo, and it's lovely to see you today. In this video we're going to be doing a little bit of a witchy book haul and having a little bit of chat about my life updates and things that are going on. So grab a cup of tea and let's get to it, shall we? Oh, that's hot. So if you're new here, you might not be aware, but I've been going through like a spiritual awakening. I've started on a spiritual journey and I've been on it now for a couple of years. I started out learning to become a medium, to talk to spirit, to communicate with the deceased. But to be honest with you, it didn't really resonate with me and I wasn't enjoying it. I was doing it because I thought that's what I had to do. So things have changed and I haven't done one of these like update, you know, what courses I'm doing, what things are going on videos for a little while. So I thought we could have a little chit chat about it. But first of all, let me show you some books that I got recently because I love me a good book. So I've been watching a lot of people's videos, a lot of like witchy people, especially like green witches, people who do herbalism, that kind of thing, because that's what I'm kind of into. I'm really interested in that. I always have been, and now I'm just finding like that's where my interest is. So I've been watching videos and getting some ideas about the sort of books that they read, and that's been inspiring my own little library that's been growing. I posted on Instagram not too long back. I've been reading The Green Witch and I also have The House Witch. Both of those I'm really excited to read. I am a very slow reader, it has to be said. So yeah. But the first book I got from Amazon. This is secondhand. I love buying secondhand from Amazon. You can get books really cheaply. Like I think this was about £25, something ridiculous, on their site new. No, actually I'm telling a lie. This is one that you couldn't buy new. You can only get secondhand. I don't think it's being published anymore. But it's called Wildflower Folklore and it's by Laura C. Martin. It's so nice. It's got beautiful drawings of flowers and then it'll tell you the name of the flower, what it's used for, and kind of like the history of how people understood these flowers, like the folklore that went behind the flowers, and also how you can use them in herb medication and balms and things like that, and teas. It's a really interesting book. I cannot wait to get into this book. This is the sort of thing that really always has excited me. Like, I remember being a teenager and we went to a folk festival. I love folk music. Me and my best friend and her parents went, and it was at a castle. Yeah, a castle. And it was amazing. This family just bought this castle. It was like on the border between England and Wales, and they started having folk festivals there, and the woman would cook food from everything that she'd grown in her garden. And I remember having nettle soup and just being like, oh my god, this is nettles. And my whole life I've been told nettles, stay away, danger, they're horrible plants, just stay away from them, make sure there's a dock leaf nearby, that kind of thing, because they sting you. But she'd made soup with them and I was like, there's more you can do with them. And that light bulb moment. So I'm really excited to read all about different English flowers and wildflowers and things. And then the other day, me and my husband went to a local town because I needed a new phone. My phone was, I was about 5 generations back. My phone was so old, and yeah, it just wasn't working anymore. So I got a new phone, and while we were there I saw that there's a shop here in the UK called The Works, and it's like a cheap bookshop, and they had a sale on. So I jumped at the chance. I was like, let me go and see if they've got any witchy, spiritual kind of books there, because that's usually the kind of place that I like to shop. The first one I got was Moon Spells. I first saw this, whose video was it? The Witch of Wonderlust. She's such a cool character. I love her so much. I will link to her down below, but the Moon Spells book, she said, was just like the best. I have read Moonology and I enjoyed that. So I'm excited to get into this and just how to work with the phases of the moon. It's something that, I mean, I've always loved the moon. Who doesn't love the moon? I mean, come on people. But to know that you can harness the moon to do spells and things really was amazing, and I just had to get it. So this was supposed to be £9.99. I got it for £3. £3. I'm such a sale buyer. Honestly, let me know down below if you love a good sale, because if there's a sale, I'm there. The next one I got is called Crystal Clear. I'd seen this on an Instagram post. Somebody was doing a giveaway and I entered that giveaway and I didn't win it. But this was the book they were giving away and it was a crystal shop. So I was like, well, this is going to be a good crystal book. I will keep my peepers peeled. This is Crystal Clear and it's by Golnaz Alibagi. I don't know, I'm probably saying it completely wrong in typical English fashion. So this was again supposed to be £9.99, but I got it for £4. And it's very similar to the Wildflower book. It's like got pictures of the crystal, what the properties are and that sort of thing. It's just a gorgeous book, great reference material, and I'm just really looking forward to reading it because I love me some crystals. Oh yeah, I really do. I love them. And then the last book I got was the most expensive one, but I really want to get into, like, I'll talk a lot more about this in a moment, but I really want to get into healing and helping myself in a more natural way. My mum has multiple sclerosis, so I really want to help her as well. So I saw this about essential oils. This was £16.99, but I paid £7 for it. And it's just about how to feel the benefits. It's a beautiful book. Look at this. It's just about how to use essential oils to do different things. This really interested me. I've always been into essential oils. I buy a lot of like ready-made tinctures and balms and essential oil rollers that are already made up from Etsy. I love buying from Etsy for things like that. But I really want to learn how to make my own, so here we go. Now I have a book that's going to help me, and this is Neil's Yard Covent Garden Remedies. I don't know who it's by though. It doesn't say. It must be like a company thing, but I really am excited to read that. It's just about the therapeutic properties. So like if you've got digestive problems, you can find the right essential oils to help. That sort of thing. Because that really gets my juices flowing, if you know what I mean.
Oh my God!
Not like that. No. Cup of tea time. So, update. If you follow my blog, you'll know that I've been suffering with my health. My left leg is very painful. I've done something to my back. I've pulled my lower back. My spine is very painful at the moment. And I think it's just because we've done a lot. I went away for the weekend to a Once Upon a Time convention. By the way, if you haven't seen that vlog yet and you wonder what I'm like when I'm drunk, go and check that one out. I'll leave a link down below and up here. And then we went to see Billy Joel in concert at Wembley Stadium, which is about a 3-hour drive. I didn't drive, I was just in the back. I fell asleep through the whole journey. But yeah, it was just a day out and we didn't get home till like 3 o'clock in the morning. It was insane. So yeah, we were a bit tired. And although I tried my best to plan for it, and I had, like, I'm resting, I'm lying, I'm not doing anything, I'm just taking my time, it still took a big toll on my body. I'm in a lot of pain. So I got some Holland & Barrett. I've bought out a CBD range, if you didn't know. CBD is amazing. It's great for pain relief. It doesn't work for everyone, so you have to kind of try it out and see if it works. My mom and my husband both have tried it and it did nothing for them. For me, it's like a miracle. I rub it where it hurts and it's gone. So I have that. I also take capsules as well. I might do a video about CBD. If you'd be interested in that, definitely let me know down below in the commentage section. But yeah, my body's not been great. I am in a lot of pain. So if I'm a little bit low energy, that is why. So I've been doing a lot of lying with the dog, which he doesn't mind at all because he quite likes a lie. He's asleep next to me at the moment. But yeah, my health's not great at the moment, but my spirits are up. I feel happy. I feel excited. I've got exciting things coming up for myself and I'm really happy about that. I did a blog post about, oh, by the way, if you're not following my blog, link is down below. But I put in my blog post about how it's frustrating that doctors just throw tablets at you, and it kind of feels like putting a plaster on a gunshot wound. It's like I'm in extreme pain, I can't cope, and you're just giving me more and more tablets that are masking what's wrong instead of finding out what's wrong. It's very frustrating. I find it frustrating. I'm sure a lot of others out there with chronic illness also find it frustrating. But where there's tea, there's hope. But I wrote a blog post about it and somebody messaged me saying like, you do know there's this place called Udemy. Now, I'd never heard of this place. It's an online resource. They do like business, accounting, art. They do all kinds of courses. It's a bit like the Open University, but on a smaller scale, I think. Yeah. So they were like, they have these courses and they're really expensive, but then every few months they'll do a massive sale and things will be down to like £10–20. And I was like, excuse me. So I immediately ran to that site and was just scrolling through, and I managed to find about 10 classes that I wanted to do, but they're all like £200–300 each. They were things like crystal healing, Reiki, running your own business, YouTube, like editing. There was so much, and I was just like, okay, I need to narrow this down. When I went back to look again, when I'd had a think about it, the courses that I wanted to do were £10. So I managed to get Reiki 1, 2 and Masters for £10, and I think it was supposed to be like £300 or something ridiculous, and I was like, I can't believe this is actually my life right now. And the other one I got was herbalism, and I'm really interested in that, which goes along with the books that I got. So herbalism is like using plants and herbs to create tinctures and balms and things that you can rub on your skin that are going to help with pain, rashes, eczema, bruising, all this sort of thing. And I'm just so interested in that because I want to take control of my own health. I want to be able to use essential oils and know what I'm using, instead of just trusting that somebody on Etsy knows what they're doing and I'll buy off them and use it every day, and then I'm like, do I even know what I'm rubbing on myself? So I'm really excited. So I've started the Reiki course on Tuesday, which is the 2nd of July. I'm going to be having an attunement. I have to be in like a restful, contemplative, meditative state for about an hour, and the woman who's doing the course is going to do a long distance attunement so that I can then learn to do Reiki. I'm so excited for this. I have already done a course called Healing Hands by a woman called Charisma Lena. I will leave a link to her down below. She's a really good teacher. So I did that, and ever since then the chakras on my palms have been going like nothing on earth. I feel like I can just put my hands on anything, but I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I love that it's awakened something in me, but I want more knowledge. I want to know more. So I'm doing the Reiki course first, and I will of course do a video about what I think of the course when I've finished it. These are only the first 2 courses I've ever done with them. So if I think they're rubbish, it's only £20. It's not like I've spent £300 on a course and then find it doesn't work for me, you know what I mean? So I'm just kind of dipping my little toe in the water. I do like learning online. I love being able to work around when I'm feeling well. That's why I love signing up for courses that are online, because I haven't got to be at a certain place at a certain time, and I don't have to travel somewhere. It just makes learning so much easier for me personally, and I think for anybody with chronic illness. I think there's a lot of people who learn online who have chronic illnesses, but we don't, you know, we still want to be able to learn and grow and become human beings. So it's very interesting, and I'm excited. I'm going to be doing videos around these courses and around these new interests of mine. So I hope you'll come along with me. I know I've had a lot of people following me for a long time, and I am doing my best to make sure that I'm giving you the content that you want to be seeing. So if there's anything that you want to see more of or less of, as long as you're polite, I will listen. So leave me comments down below, right down there, because I'm here to try and help you as much as I'm helping me. I love making these sorts of videos. I love showing you guys the books that I'm getting and the courses I'm doing and the clothes I love wearing, because as I learn and grow, I want to help you just as much. So if there's anything you want to know, just let me know down there. And while you're down there, right down there, why not hit that little subscribe button? Oh, got ya. Hit that little subscribe button, ring that little bell, so you always know when I upload. I'm usually here Mondays and Fridays, health permitting. I love making YouTube videos. I love seeing my little family grow. So don't delay, join today. I'm going now because obviously I'm losing the plot. I hope you all have a really great week. I hope you all have a really great week. I hope you're having an awesome day, and I will see you all next time. Bye.